So yeah, my name's Tom, and I came to the Profit Summit hoping to learn a lot about growing my business, and it was really awesome, and it's been cool, and hopefully the sound on this works. Hey, check it out. We're here at Steven Shinholzer's house in Burtonsville, Maryland, getting ready for Profit Summit 16. It is September 27th, and we got a bunch of people coming here tomorrow. And so we're going to hang out here for the next 3 days and do some great things to help contractors from all over America build stronger businesses. And we're really looking forward to it. Everyone's here hustling, cleaning, setting things up, and looking forward to y'all getting here.
Terribly burned and who seemed destined to a life as a cripple becomes one of the world's outstanding track stars. A poor boy amasses a fortune. A woman, blind and deaf from birth, becomes one of the most inspirational.
Who was in Cabo 2 years ago at third grade? When we had a whole agenda. We had a whole agenda.
By show of hands, how many of you either heard me speak before or else this is your very first time? No, wait! Let's get back. All right, let's go ahead and have some fun. I was born at a very early age. If you wanted to, how many of you want to change your story? Raise your hand. Because if you would not be here if you weren't wanting to change some things. There's some things in your life you want to not have. Are you with me? Can I have a here or a yes? Are there some things?
If you make more money, what's going to happen next? That's the choice. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So your financial goals at the very bottom. Question 3 and question 4. How old? You notice I don't use the word retirement. How old do you want to be? Do you have a choice? See, having to go to work and choosing to go to work are two different things, right? I wish I would have done these. All you have, your best friend right now, we're talking about the big goal of retirement, is time. Time. Time to make the money that you took. That $100 a week we're talking about. $100 a week. All the way to the back of the booklet. You're going from, and I use the right word, we're all going from knucklehead, technician to entrepreneur and manager and business person. It's way funner on this side. Trust me, it's way funner on this side. But you're running your business only one of two ways. Winging it, or somebody's telling you how to do it. Or some combination thereof. Is that about right? So what am I bringing? The fire. So many people step over $1 to pick up a nickel. That's what we're doing. If you can't take the hour out once a week to learn one phrase. Tom Deek and I were talking, I'm walking up and down my road, and he had an issue with going after these really multi-millionaire people. He doesn't feel like he can ask a guy who makes $50 million a year about a budget. He didn't think a guy making $50 million a year, he plays in a different world, has to ask his wife about spending 100 grand on a pond. But you know what? He's a man. He's a human being. He can't disrespect his wife. He can't just bypass her and go buy all this crap without asking her, not if he wants sex. He can't do it. Everybody's the same. You have the right. You're a human being. You have the right to ask an honest question to a person. You have the right not to get shit on when you go out in a consultation. You have the right for people not to lie to you. And like you saw these people calling me down when we were doing this little question thing up here. If I give you crap, you have the right, in a nice way, to give crap back. This is not customer and us. This is customer and us. And when you really learn this stuff well, the customers here, they didn't even know this is what we're up here. And this is where you want to get.
As Tom said, my name is Gina. The name of my business is called Green Tree Bookkeeping. Because what is a green tree? It is a money tree. So Green Tree Bookkeeping, that's me.
But my other job is to be a mortgage banker. And as all of you know who have bought a house, how many of you currently own your own home? Okay, that's fantastic.
Matt's passing out something right now. It talks about the 2 different programs I've used to make over $30,000 this year. And at this point, it's probably more like 50 or 60,000.
But, you know, what I'm trying to do is be consistent with posting, because what it does is it gets your brand out there. You know, that's the goal, is the brand awareness.
I hear what you're saying about cleaning it. I don't know what that's going to do for finding the leak. I mean, that's my major problem right now. Yeah, the pond could probably use a cleaning because it hasn't been done in.
Well, let me ask you this. Where do you think the leak is? Tons of problems in there, so I don't really know. I feel comfortable in that price range, but I'll be honest with you, as long as you're honest with me.
Owning gyms, teaching workshops in the strength business, as a sole proprietor, doing what I'm doing now. And so my biggest inspiration early on had to do with comic books and cartoons and fantasy stuff. And so I wanted to be a superhero. But more than anything else, one character, one idea stood out for me. Exactly. The Hulk. And then when Lou Ferrigno came on TV, my little 7, 8-year-old, however old I was, mind, knew that that wasn't a costume. That was him. If we don't take action on it, then it's just a dream, right? Let go of the balloon. Are you ready? Am I ready? Yeah. Hold the what?
CSA in 3, 1, 2, 3! CSA! You guys are nuts. Hey, but I know a bunch of you have some topics to talk about. Is this amazing or what? Is that crazy?
Oh, I was going to open up the session today with straightening out everything the Iron Singer bent. So let's make sure we get that on video.
Do you know what this is, even? I'm preaching to the choir because you guys are here. This is the thing that sucks about all these events. Every single one of them. All the people that need the stuff most aren't there. Not too many fat people in the gym. All the people that go to the gym all the time. You look at the gym, go, oh, why they all need to be here? Because they're here. Finally, and this is going to be so perfect for this group. My friends aren't holding me back. You guys believe, raise your hand if you think that the people you hang out with influence your life. Is this group influencing your life? How do we take this group forward? How do we expand this group? And understand, I could care less about your $5,000. My wife said, can you tell that to the people? You can't tell that to those people. This is not about $5,000 a year. This is about two things. One, you give something away for free. My clients tell me this, Steve, you're giving this stuff away for free. That's like nobody values what you say. You charge them, they'll start to value it. Number two, what you're learning in this room is not just how to run a better business. It's not how to make $500,000. I mean, it's those things. But that's just the beginning of these things. I want here. You want here. We all agree to here. That's the ultimate goal in life, right? You want to be happy. You want to have a choice.
goal to have 425,000 in gross sales for next year.
And the biggest one for me is I've had my business going on 15 years and I've never taken more than a 5-day vacation.
So my personal financial goal this year was to bring in $55,000 and to save $15,000 of it. You know, I'm only 23 years old, so that's a good starting point.
Grow the CSA to $400,000 to personally make $500,000 of my income.
First, I want to set 7 world records next year. But I don't want to follow that guy.
Life in motion in the eye of the beholder, being frightened of corrosion and to hide from getting older. Psychic fortunes, but the silence is golden. Every option is open, you decide what's important. Reminisce in the cliques with your kids, diffident silhouettes, but the sun makes a glare. I don't care whether it's black or whether it's white, whether you live or whether you die, it's the motion of your life. So you glance through the stand under the lamp by your bed, then you sigh, roll it over and pretend they are there by your side like a portal moving forward to a